Hi, welcome. Looks like this got a little crooked. See if that's better. Oh, it's still a little crooked. Either way, I guess I could drive myself crazy worrying about that. How are you? I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Good morning to those for whom it's morning. Good morning, or good whatever time of day, wherever you are. I had a great question last night. When I say put your counts, what do I mean? For those who are just tuning in, who are new to this, hey, um, please, at the end of practice, if you've chanted along with me, you can put your counts in the comments under my Facebook Live, or you can put them in the comments on my YouTube, or if you're a member of the Goddess Temple app, you can go into the Guanyan's Millionaires group in the Goddess Temple app and put your counts there, or you can put them under my video when it pops up. But sometimes it takes a little while to pop up. I noticed, like yesterday's took a little while to pop up. So that's because we're counting these mandala or these mantra recitations for our garland of a million that we are preparing for Guanyin. And the shorthand version of this is that Guanyin doesn't actually need us to do these mantras. We are the ones who need to do these mantras, but Guanyin will receive them. And Guanyin always confers her blessings, but when you have been given such blessings as she gives, it's nice to send a thank you note. And so these mantras are like our thank you note for all the good that happens in our lives, that's ever happened in our lives, for all the compassion we've experienced, having good friends, family, or teachers, having people who cared about us, having times of grace in difficulty. That's why we chant these mantras. She's going to be here either way, but for us to do this is a great way to say thank you for all of the compassion that's already in our lives and to attune ourselves to higher levels of compassion. In the month of November, in the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple, we work with Santa Muerte. She is the skeleton saint of uh, Mesoamerican folk magic. She is worshipped in a Catholic way, but not sanctioned by the Catholic Church. She is honored as the one who is there with us at the hour of our death. She is the one who can liberate us from difficult experiences in life. She is the one who can help us and heal us when we're sick, when we're struggling, because she already knows the moment when we will come to join her. And so when we finally come to meet Santa Muerte at the end of our lives, we will have for her gratitude and grace for all the times that she was there for us before we finally met her. And in this way, we eliminate our fear of death. So it's a powerful thing to practice for Santa Muerte. So we're going to start our session today with that. Madre mía, Santa Muerte, ante las dificultades de la vida, ayúdame. En mis desaciertos, ilumíname. En mis soledades, acompáñeme. En las horas difíciles, fortaléceme. En más tentaciones, defiéndeme. En las peñas y tristezas, consuélame. Con tu inmenso poder, protégeme. Con tu infinito amor, ámame. Con tu gran bondad, mírame. Con tu mano providente, guíame. Así sea por siempre. Amén. at her shrine, and at celebrations for her, people chant, se ve, se siente, la santa es presente, se ve, se siente, la santa es presente, la via, bon, la santa, ra, ra. And it means um, it's true, it is known, la santa is here. And then la via, bon is like a musical convention, like we might say tra la la in English. La Santa, ra, ra, ra. It's like really, I have to say, it's really good for my cheerleader's heart to be able to do like a Santa Muerte cheer. I really love it. So I've been thinking about when I was going to share that with you, and today felt like the day. I hope everybody's yesterday went really well, shining your bright heart light into the world. And let's see what today's message is going to bring. What is the message for today? Friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. So, what a great follow up to yesterday's card. Our yesterday, shining our bright heart light into the world so that we could attract the right energies into our lives. And then today, friendship. Isn't that a pretty card? It shows two women. They're casually hanging out together. Their faces and bodies and postures are relaxed. They're in nature. They're out enjoying themselves together, and they feel very easy with each other. And that's how friendship really should feel. We should feel safe and easy with each other. So let's see what the message is about friendship today. Two smiling young women on this card look out over the beauty of their homeland with joyous appreciation. The profound kindred connection they share is clearly a wellspring of ongoing support and happiness. This card is telling you that it's an important time to reconnect with friends and loved ones in order to experience the camaraderie and joint intentions of your soul group. There is a powerful vibration that comes from a connection forged in shared history, philosophy, and loving experiences. It is a palpable, yet often unspoken union that brings deep feelings of support. This may or may not be the family of your youth, but when the resonance of these individuals vibrates in harmony, innocence, and enjoyment, you can rest assured that you're with the family of your soul. You may have been feeling the need for this kind of support lately. If so, let yourself turn to those who you know will allow you to express all your deepest desires and your fears without judgment or derision. Unite with others of like mind so that you can continue to support each other through good times and bad. This card also encourages you to get together with others for the simple intentions of fun and play. The times when you share these magical vibrations will spread the irresistible resonance of joy exponentially through your life and theirs. Always remember, you deserve to let go, to have fun, to come together with the happy souls that lift your energy and fill you with hope, comfort, laughter, and unbounded bliss. And our affirmation is I open myself to the supportive connections around me. I join in the fun and joy that loving friendships can bring. This card speaks to something important about friendship. We have within our realm of choices. Oh, yeah, I love this deck. Isn't it great? Red Fox has this deck too, she says. Um, we have within our friendships sometimes two extremes. One extreme where we're kind of really leaning heavily on each other for support, complaining a lot, feeling like we really are so down. And that can, be really important for us to have that support and kindness, patience and consideration so that we can work through something difficult. But we also have to watch out for that becoming a way that the sort of starts to function or that the friendship starts to function. If you're only ever processing big, deep, heavy stuff together, you're more trauma bonding or like relying on each other than having a full spectrum friendship. Then on the other side of it, we've got like our activity buddies, the people who we love to do things with, we love to go places with, we love to spend time with, we laugh a lot. But if we can never really express that deeper, heavier stuff with a friend because we're afraid we're going to chase them off, then that's not really a full spectrum friendship either. It's more of a shallow friendship. So, between these two extremes of constantly processing or always kind of trying to keep it super light, we have what's real. And what's real in friendship is right here. It's going to be a dance. There are going to be hard times. We need people that we can go to, we can pour our hearts out to. And we also need times of light and laughter and joy and sweetness and people who will lift us up and make us feel happy and bring out the best in us. So if you have, I mean, the way I was taught, my grandfather always said, you will at the end of your life be able to count on one hand the number of people who were truly deeply your friend. And I used to think that was kind of a grim statement. I thought, oh gosh, he just didn't know the right people. But the older I get, the more I see that to be the case. Having a true friend who really can do that dance back and forth with you, who really is going to be there for you, who's really going to spend time thinking about you as a person, as a separate self, not just how you make them feel. Somebody who cares about you for you, not just cares about you so that they have a companion, an audience, a buddy, a confidant, but they care about you for you. That is very rare. That is very rare. And it's my experience that when you do have that, you should absolutely nourish and cherish it. I think that I have a few people in my life over the years who have been able to do that, to really be that for me. I think that for a lot of women, a lot of people think of us as that friend, but we might not always be feeling the reciprocity. And if that's the case in your life, then be really aware that the ones who see you for you, not just you for how you make them feel, are precious, precious treasures. And treat them accordingly with a lot of love, gratitude, affection, and forgiveness, leeway, allowing them to just be themselves. In our lives, we will have, yes, Ang says, truly the family we choose spiritually and in our hearts. That's exactly it. At the end of our lives, when we look back, there may be, it's very lucky if our birth family or our family that we were raised with can serve that role of being true companions to us, caring about us, wanting to know who we are as people. A lot of times people tell me that's their greatest sorrow, like in readings about their families, is that they feel like their families didn't make the effort to get to know who they really are and to care about who they really are. So if you haven't had a family that was really invested in knowing who you truly are as a person, then be grateful for the friends who do care that way and cherish them and give them lots and lots of space to be themselves, to mess up, to have a bad day, to sometimes miss the point of what you're saying, because it's not like they're not trying. They're try- they are trying. So that's our short bit for the day, if that's what you were here for. I hope it was helpful. And now let's dive into Guanyin practice. We'll start with 3 prostrations before the shrine. Oh, I probably need my shawl. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention today, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And today we are honoring the well-being of Shauna, she's been feeling under the weather, and she's been pretty sick actually, and she still has to work, and she's in a huge presentation at her job right now. Even though she's been really sick, she has to do this because it's been scheduled, and it's a lot of people's schedules that had to come together for this. So it couldn't really be moved. So sending her a little support for this big moment today. And for anybody else who could use that energy of friendship, companionship, and support, whatever they might be doing. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahong, 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 Omahong. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxi Pusa to the one who is always our friend, no matter what. Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa, Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Pusa. Namo Guanxi Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. 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 And our brief practice for summoning prosperity by Jamgon Mipam Rinpoche. Hung Choksum Sasum Natang Chake Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirku Dirdu Pelge Minu Par Deki Tashi Lekso Pabar Sho. By the power of mantras and mudras of the three jewels and the three roots, may all the good omens, abundance, and prosperity of the animate and inanimate universe, both samsara and nirvana, be summoned and gathered here and expand without ever declining, so that the splendor of happiness, well-being, auspiciousness, and all that is good may blaze forth. Hung Choksum Sasum Nakdang Chake Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirku Dirdu Pelge Minu Par Deki Tashi Lekto Pabar Sho. Now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, a benefit and blessing for all of those who are feeling lonely, especially as the holidays are approaching. And for Shauna, who's in her big presentation right now, struggling to get through, but she's doing it and she's going to be okay. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lamadei Chineshiwangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. Wishing everyone a brilliant day, and I hope that you take a little minute to reach out to the people who are true friends in your life and express your gratitude. See you tomorrow. Bye.